So what's the difference between a diesel engine and a petrol one? Doesn't have spark plugs, that's for sure. Uses butt plugs instead. Chain is loose, like my ex. This is what everyone wants to see when they try back their ex. This is what you left behind. So if ever you missed her and you wanted to go back, remember this. Today is a very special day for me because I get to drive the car that I lost my car virginity to. I bought this car when I was 19 with my own money, started from zero. I was lucky and fortunate enough to be able to buy this car. It was my first car. It was a BMW 520d, as you can see here, which I put 100,000 kilometers on and I maintained it really well. I sold it after 3 years of owning it because I wanted something faster. I wanted something that's not diesel, that sounds nice, which would be the F30 that you guys know. What the? Yeah, we had a history with. We definitely did not blow up the engine on that car. Not a big deal. This car had some issues, so it came to Z Auto Service, and I asked the owner nicely whether I can drive this car again and get to film fixing the issue, and he said yes. A lot of you guys who watch this channel from the beginning know this car. Needs no introduction for you guys. Let's go ahead and see what's wrong with the car and fix it and drive it again and see whether I did regret my decision or not. I think it's safe to say that the car has seen better days. Do you miss this car? That is so weird because the car belongs to somebody else now. I went from this 5 Series to the F30 and now having the F30 and that 5 Series, which only exists because I loved this 5 Series so much and I wanted another 5 Series. I wanted a newer car that wouldn't break down, but I was wrong because it still broke down. Definitely not my fault. This car never gave me any problems. Really took care of it and it really took care of me. So, but it doesn't sound really good right now. We have a lighting system problem. We still have my profile in here, which is weird. Let's see the vehicle information and vehicle status. We know that the car sounds really bad right now, but so we have an adaptive light failure, not a big deal. Set time and date, which is a very important issue that has to be addressed. Lighting system, so basically the front lights have seen better days, which is okay. What really concerns me is this engine. This sounds like crap. Yeah, I'm not gonna go very far and I'm not gonna rev the car in any way because we don't want to break something that's broken. 236,000 kilometers right now. I sold the car at 180, so 50,000 kilometers in 2 years. The car was definitely daily driven. The gearbox is also feeling a bit jerky. We are gonna go and ask Kogu what's wrong with this engine right now. We are gonna fix it. Oh my God, I missed this car. This was definitely a very slow car when I had it. I mean, I drove it really fast all the time within the speed limit, but it has 180 horsepower. It has very good torque because it's a diesel and it's very, very efficient. The one full tank of fuel could have gotten me around 900 kilometers. I mean, on the highway, normally it got me around 600, but when I was behaving, which is all the time, got me 900 to 1,000 kilometers on just one tank. So let's park the car here, go back inside and see what the fuck is wrong with this thing, because this hurts my soul. So bro, what's wrong with my ex?
The car in very good shape.
Very good condition, perfect condition.
Perfect condition. You want to open the engine to change timing chain?
Do you think it will be fixed after we change the timing chain?
I think it will fix. The sound also very bad.
He looks very confident. The thing is, I heard that on these two, you have to change the timing chain like a service part every 100, 200, whatever, 1,000 kilometers.
200.
Every 200.
Yeah.
So I had this car for 180 and I never changed it. And he drove it for another 50, it's at 230. Probably should have changed it at 200.
Yeah.
Do you think anything in the inside of the engine got damaged because the car's timing is all fucked now?
No, I think so.
Cars are supposed to be very reliable, right?
Just the timing chain.
Just the timing chain.
And then got few leaks.
Yeah, BMWs don't leak any oil. Few oil leaks. But 230,000 kilometers.
For 230, it's normal level.
No. You know, when I had this car, it was like the most perfect thing. The only thing I did in repairs is like lower arms, bushings, like the mountings, service, gear oil, engine oil. Yeah, this is leaking from everywhere.
Yeah. Correct. So we
Does
took
he
out
wanna
the
fix
engine.
that?
Later we took out the engine
Huh?
and then we fixed all the leak, timing chain, and then we see what.
And then he would have to spend the price of a brand new car to
Yeah.
fix this. No. Z Auto is very affordable. For us, it's gonna take a while, but for you guys, just like that, the engine is out. This is huge compared to my F30 engine. Now we only have to open 2 screws to change the timing chain. It's very easy, very easy. It's 7 p.m. We will probably be done by 7 a.m., which is good because I won't be here anyway. Yeah, just need an oil change. We have 15 minutes to open this. So what are we gonna open now?
Inlet, manifold, oil filter housing, valve cover, and then oil sump.
I should be one of the only people in this world who's ever done an open heart surgery on their ex. Nobody got the joke. Was it that bad? But these are all open.
No need to take out.
No need. Make it look like I did all of this.
Yeah.
This is actually very emotional. I never knew I could be inside again. That is so weird. Told you it's gonna be 5 minutes. Wow, I'm a professional. The hose are broken. Protect the hose at all costs. As you all know, I'm a professional. This is not the first time I've opened an engine. Definitely not gonna be the last time I've opened an engine. At one point in my life, I will probably learn how to do this myself without Kogu's help, but that day is not today.
You're actually fast.
I am actually very fast in bed and in opening engines. Bro, it looks like somebody opened them before.
Maybe.
I'm just faking for the video.
I make it easier for you.
Easier for me because I'm a
Professional.
professional. Oh my god, I think I shouldn't have done that. Just squirted all over me. It's deja vu. It's actually so weird that she's behind the camera. I really feel bad about myself. How many engines should I open until I can learn how to do it myself? It's a second, right?
The system you need to understand.
So he just said that it's gonna be hard because may never happen. Yeah! Nice. Okay, first injury of the day. Hopefully the last. Oh, fuck, that hurts. Ow. If you've never worked on your car or a car before, you should definitely give it a try because it's so much fun and you get to learn a lot about engines and you get to see shit and take it apart. But definitely do it at the workshop because you need help putting it back. First injury of the day. So how much labor do you pay here? 5 ringgit an hour?
Yeah, and a tetare.
And a tetarek. So far I have earned $1 and a sip of diabetes. No offense. Thank you for being very kind. Bro, could you do this every day if you didn't like cars? Do you enjoy it?
Yeah.
If you didn't enjoy it, would you do it?
I think no.
Because I assume if somebody didn't enjoy this, they would first do a very bad job, and second of all, this is boring. I am really enjoying myself, but I assume somebody who would appreciate cars as much as you and I do would really hate this. Am I officially one of your fastest staff? Because I'm killing it.
Yeah, bro.
But I think I should get paid more.
6 ringgit.
6 ringgit. So for those of you who are not in Malaysia, 6 ringgit is $1.30. If you're looking to move to Malaysia and become a mechanic, please don't. Yeah, labor is amazing here. But if you're looking to move to Malaysia and have your BMWs fixed, definitely come here. Very affordable from what I've seen. A lot of people in my comments, they ask for like, how much was this and everything. They're like, oh my God, the timing chain in my country is like $2,000. What? How long before I lose a finger?
No, but this one, no problem.
How hard? Not so hard.
Just like that, okay.
Okay?
It's coming.
It's coming. Oh my God, it actually came on my hand. Oh, come on. Oh, a bit more. Oh, okay.
Wow.
This is
very clean.
very clean. I think he may need new injectors. I don't think injector cleaner can fix this, can it? Oh, yes. Oh, it's gonna come more if you keep doing it. Should I do the same thing?
Yeah.
It's gonna come. Oh, yes. Yeah, I'm a professional and a fast learner. Wow. What is this? Carbon buildup. Because he didn't drive the car hard enough, correct? Could be. He did not rev when he reached home. No, I heard driving the car hard will get rid of the carbon buildup, right? Drive your cars hard at the speed limit. Those injectors have to be replaced or just clean. This is why you come to Z Auto. No upselling parts you don't need. Valve cover is off and the gasket looks fine. But it has to be changed, right?
Yeah.
Because it's going back anyway. So what's the difference between a diesel engine and a petrol one?
Good question.
Good question. Pretty much the same, huh?
Yeah.
But can I put diesel in my petrol engine?
You can try.
Can try. Doesn't have spark plugs.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Uses butt plugs instead.
Yeah.
Chain is loose, like my ex. So the chain should not have play in it. Wow. This is what everyone wants to see when they try back their ex. This is what you left behind. So if ever you missed her and you wanted to go back, remember this. Bro, these two look fine, but what happened to the fourth one?
The washer is leaking and then the compression is...
Okay, if you have kids and you watch my channel with your kids,
This is family friendly. You can watch it.
you should be fine because your kids watch this behind your back anyway. So I think I should upload this to a different channel. My God, that was dirty.
Okay, open bro.
So tight, bro. She was never this tight. This is another part that BMWs leak oil from, and it's very easy to get to. You just need to take the engine out, take the transmission off, take the flywheel off, and you'll get there. You do have to take the valve cover off as well, right? Very easy. BMWs are very easy to work on, and they don't leak oil at all, but when they do, just a normal maintenance, very simple job. Just 10 hours, 20 hours of labor can fix it.
But you only have to do this every 2 years. Because
You only have to do this every 2 years. They're reliable. If they weren't reliable, you'd have to do it every time you drive the car. Technically, this car is 10 years old and 230 whatever thousand kilometers, but oh, that was dirty. Just pooped all over my hand. Again, another dirty hole in a dirty hole. Now talk into it, see if I can hear you.
Hello, hello.
Super easy to work on BMW. Not only they are reliable, they're also super easy to work on, which would be great because we are just doing an oil change today. Okay, we need to use all our gym power. 1, 2. Okay, my side. My side. Okay. When people ask me why I go to the gym, because it's a good way to find dudes. Back to opening more screws, 2 more screws, and then I go back home. What are you doing? You're the boss. You should have a coffee right now. Kogu promised me that if I work here for free, one day he's gonna pay me. So how come this has a aluminum oil sum and my car didn't?
They scam you, bro.
They scammed me, huh? BMW scammed me. Title of the next video. You wanna build this engine in secret? We don't tell him, but we build it for him. This car definitely did not have any kind of an oil leak. If you look closely, this is not sludge, is not oil. Because BMWs don't have oil leaks. So the good sign is the last time we opened something like this, it was sparkly because we had metal in my car. I don't think this is sparkly, is it?
No.
Oh.
No, it's fine.
Looks better with sparkles. Do I get to go home now?
2 more screws. 2 more screws.
This is the oil pump chain. This is connecting the oil pump chain to the timing chain. And this is the timing chain. And all of these are gonna be replaced.
Yeah. And then the guide too. Guide
And the guide. Why does the timing chain get loose?
One wear and tear.
Yeah, wear and tear, because BMW uses plastic guides, right? It was very easy to do this job. All we had to do is take out the engine, open it all the way up, change a few chains, put everything back together and put it back in the car.
Yeah.
Very easy, very simple. This is exactly what you have to do to change the oil in the car as well, right? Yeah. That is why oil changes on BMWs are more expensive. Why do some people charge a lot of money for oil change? Because it's a BMW?
Yeah.
All right, so it's 8:30. We are going back home now. Coming back again tomorrow. But if you watch this far into the video, it means you are a loyal viewer and you are considered my friend. And as my friend, I want to ask you, should I stage 3 my 530e? It's 2023 and I'm probably going to lose my warranty. But should I do it or should I sell the car? Comment down below. I really want to know. And if you're not subscribed, which you should be, I mean, subscribe, it's free. Let me know what you think, whether I should stage 3, big turbo, hybrid 5 Series, make it faster than an M5 maybe. Let me know. The 5 Series, a good project car. Let's get back to the video. Took off the timing chain, now we are gonna put the new one. Bro, is there any way to clean all this shit from inside the engine?
That one need to do walnut plastic.
It's a new chain as well, right? New chain, new brackets, new guides.
Everything new.
All right, so the timing chain is in and it was a big help, right?
Yeah.
Big help, huge help, as everyone saw. What else? Can we drive it now?
We can drive tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is not a drivable condition.
Not yet.
Not yet. So since the engine has 230,000 kilometers on it and it was super dirty inside and it's a diesel, so it's a dirty fuel. It doesn't burn clean, you know? So the engine was super dirty inside, 200,000 kilometers, so it's not efficient, it doesn't run well. The owner wanted to walnut blast the engine, which apparently Kogu does nowadays. What don't you do, bro? Injector cleaner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not sure, bro.
Tires.
Yeah, tires.
Tires, yeah. Anyways, we wanna walnut blast the engine. I wanted to see it because I've always heard of it. I have never seen it or done it. I wanted to do it on my F30, but I mean,
Just rebuild, bro.
yeah, I wanted to do it before rebuilding it, but then I destroyed it. So we just actually changed everything instead of cleaning everything. Bro, you know what you should get next? You should get one of these dry ice machines.
Yeah.
Really. Then we can test the machine on my car. We can clean the subframe. So those are walnuts?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, go.
1, 2, 3, go. What is this gonna help with, bro?
The fuel consumption will be more better. The engine sound will be lesser, and then the engine will feel smooth.
Does it add horsepower?
40 horsepower increase.
40 horsepower. You actually feel the difference after?
Yeah.
Okay. Can do this if the engine is inside the car too, so not an engine out job. I'm a big help today. That's it?
Yeah.
It'll be more exciting. That's it? Like you're vacuuming the engine?
Need to do 3 more times.
Bro, should people include this in their weekly BMW maintenance? All right, so you basically have to repeat this 3 times for each hole. Can humans actually use this too? 3 times for each hole and then you're done. You are basically good to go for whatever activity you want to do for the day or night. You just have to stop eating as well. Each hole 3 times. And this car has 8 holes. It's actually very nice. Just sounds like a truck. Do you want to go Genting? It's like there's no absorbers.
Yeah.
First actual drive in my old 5 Series after it's been fixed. This feels very, very familiar. When I sold this car, one of the reasons was that the absorbers were kind of gone, which they are fully gone right now. I mean, they weren't too bad, they were usable. Somebody quoted me 13,000 to fix them, which I thought is insane. Now I know that it costs a fraction of that, and I shouldn't have sold the car because of such a stupid issue. By the way, could I actually step on the gas a bit or should I take it chill? Can. Be careful what you wish for. This feels so familiar. This actually drives 90% like the G30. 90% like the G30. It's like such a small upgrade from this to the G30. The only difference is if this car had like proper shock absorbers and a much better engine, I mean in terms of power, this would be 95% there. This car feels amazing. Drivetrain! I fucking broke another car. That is something I never thought I would see in this car. Wow! I mean, my life is complete. That is more work for you, my friend. Anyways, if you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, turn on your notifications, follow Z Auto Service on Instagram because he does a fantastic job. This was a very, very emotional drive for me because I bought this car when I was 19. I mean, it's how me and my girlfriend met because of this car. This car is gonna see better days thanks to you.
Yeah.
These are pretty reliable engines. This fuel consumption, half a tank can get you 500 kilometers. Are you kidding me?